500 credits. And a journal entry. That's the greatest reward of all. I didn't get a journal entry. Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to Canderous currently, and he won't make me any more stims, but I will warn you of this. This might be another episode that's packed with more talking to my party members, but the plus side is the light at the end of the tunnel is I will be leaving Tatooine and going to MANAAN, new planet. Woo! So, tell me more about the Mandalorian Wars.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history, but it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
Well, how much did you lose?
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks.
Oh no.
Revan's forces
not your basilisks.
We were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
Ugh, bandits. I kill them all the time in Skyrim. And you eventually came to Terrace.
Yeah, I came to Terrace. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Terrace and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in
What about
defeat.
Davik himself?
It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Terrace could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
Haven't you already? Opponents who could easily kill us. I won't go that far. Not easily, anyways. I always put up a fight, at least. Well, you are a worthy companion.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
Let's get on with our lives.
Your choice.
Alright. Destroyed and exiled them. Might try to talk to them more later. Okay, HK.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I want to begin a... what?
Statement. Certainly, Master. Allow me to input the proper sequences into the ship's computer.
What?
I caution you that this simulation will appear quite real. Are you ready to begin the training sequence, Master?
Okay.
Statement.
I don't know what's going on.
Simulation initiating.
But... why not? I guess. Oh! It's an actual ship battle sequence thing. Can you die? Fine. You die. You die. I got two. It's a twofer. I got a twofer. Haha, now you're dead. And... hey. There. Yeah. Is that a rock? Yeah. Where are you? There. Ah, glare. Wait. What? There. I see you. I can't really read the radar with that with the blue, like the blueness. It's kind of blinding me a bit. Over here, right? Yeah. There we go. So that was fun, I guess. What did I get for that? Okay.
Statement. 8.
I guess it's just if you want to play that minigame. That'll be all, I guess. And here we have mission.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Talk about your brother. Make me a security.
Sorry.
Dang.
Hey there,
Don't just kick me out of the conversation. Tell me about your brother.
I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. You know that, right? I just hope things work out for him this time around. I guess we'll find out when he meets up with us at the Zerka Corp shop. If he's got those credits he promised you, then maybe there's hope for him yet.
Maybe. Is that it?
Hey there. I appreciate...
Oh, okay. Well... T3, do you have anything to say yet? Or is he as tight-lipped as ever? That's funny, because you don't have lips. Yes. Zelbar. Make me any grenades? I didn't really use anything on Tatooine. Tatooine was not a challenging world. At least not combat-wise. Which is refreshing. You don't have to fight through everything, you know? Yeah, it's all the same. Okay. Who next? Jolie! Wait. He's down here.
Got something on your...
So tell me about Sunry. How do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could
I didn't
have
say
changed a
that.
lot in that span of time, though. But
Where are you? You're putting words in my mouth.
I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Alright, don't boot me out of your conversation. Make me a healing kit.
How many could you pop?
Oh, shut it.
Got something on...
You never did say why you actually decided to come with me.
Oh, I never did I?
You know, I don't have to take you with me.
Of course you do. I know things, remember? You think you could make it around this part of the galaxy without me? But don't answer that. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
You had a bed there.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters.
Depends on what there is to do in that room.
I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
I just feel like that's not a satisfactory answer. You could do that on your own.
So I could. But not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear
That
my
just further
revelations.
solidifies my
Probably got
theory
enough nosy Jedi
on
offering
the ending
you
of
one
this
opinion
game.
after another to make you sick.
My theory on who I possibly might be. But I won't say anything more than that, because if I'm wrong, then I'll look like an idiot, and if I'm right, it'll be a spoiler. So you're coming along to not offer your opinions?
I'll remind you that you're the one who started pumping me for information. Like an old man doesn't have anything better to do. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever.
You say that about everyone.
Fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around
Sun
chatting
Rider
up old men all day.
is familiar though. On Ultimate Sabers, I ordered a lightsaber from them, and one of the colors is called Sun Rider's Destiny, and it's like a light blue color. That's I got my lightsaber is silver. I'm such a nerd, I know. My lightsaber is silver, but Sun Rider was all one word in the color, Sun Rider's Destiny. So I wonder if Sun Rider actually has like a history outside of this game. So you're some kind of observer?
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
I am very talkative, though. Oops. You prodded Jolie in an effort to find out why I decided to come with you. In the end, he did mention his adventuring days. Perhaps you could ask him about them later once you gain more experience. Everyone wants me to gain more experience. There's Canderous again. I really think the only two left are Karth and Bastila. So let's go! Maybe Karth won't be such an annoying little emo twat now.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I wonder why you want revenge on Saul so badly.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
Lots of others betrayed you too. He's not the only one.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
I'm sorry.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
Oh my god. So this is where all that anger comes from.
Yes, I can't forgive Saul for this. He took everything from me, even my trust. I hope you can understand that.
So what happened to your son? You didn't say.
His name was Dustle, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed
has
the
a
reports
stupid
from
name.
Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway,
You probably
I hope
just
that
hid
answers your
in
questions.
embarrassment.
Let's continue with what we were doing.
Okay. And my favorite person to talk to.
How can I help?
Curious about something? Apparently?
Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it.
I like that I can see Tatooine outside the windshield. The windshield. That's awesome. Do I have a choice? Go ahead.
In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light.
I am not.
The tenets of the Jedi Order, despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training, for me, it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
I'm just being myself. That's all I do. I be myself. And, you know, to get dark side points, you have to pretty much be just a mindless brute who wants to kill everything in the galaxy. And if you're anything outside of that archetype, you're apparently light side. So it's really not challenging at all. I don't think about it.
You don't? Sometimes I find it is nearly all I can think of. I have never found the Jedi training easy to master. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
What? You don't believe in the corruption of the dark? How would she... How is she saying that? I think destroying that kind of evil would be worth it. You have to trust in the wisdom of... Ew, no. Sounds like you have your own demons to face. You're saying you don't believe in the corruption of the dark side?
I don't know. Would the power I use to kill Darth Malak be too tempting to keep using? Would I become the kind of evil I want to destroy? The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it.
I can't either. You're not the type.
How could I? No. Wait, I'm sorry.
The main villain
even be
in Star Wars,
the Jedi teachings are clear.
whether it's a game or a movie, is never a woman.
You question them.
It's never a female. Wait, what?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
I will not, but we may. Alright. The moment of truth. Time to go. To Yavin!
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Oh, that's nice of
The
him.
bounty hunter, Lord Malak.
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi.
That's
I shall
false.
not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Oh boy. There's some cool robes. What? What are you doing? How is that even tolerable? You need those guys to run the ship. That was mindless. This is so pointless.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive if possible.
As you command, Master.
Alright. So, there's a Darth coming after me now. Well, coming after Bastila. Which makes me wonder if Bastila's not with me, then who's he gonna go after? Alright, I should probably pause it soon, and then I'll go to MANAAN, and that's going to be exciting. I'm actually really excited to go to MANAAN. You know, I'm not a fan of water or deep water or anything like that, but MANAAN, I don't know what it is. It just seems like a really fascinating planet to me. And then after that it'll be Korriban, which, I'm not terribly excited for Korriban, but it's better than Tatooine. What? Is that a Gizla? A Gizla or whatever? I represent the exchange. For now, I guess. Oh, did I bring that here? Did I bring that Gizka here? I'm sorry. I think I just infected his space station with Gizka. Oh boy. Okay. What did those Trandoshans want?
Ichuta, yun patisa, king tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chon muli, muli chiwi aita ka chon chicha, agi iki muli.
You're quite welcome. I think you have a Gizka loose.
Tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chon muli, ichuta, you.
Okay. Wait, no, not questions. I want to buy some. There we go. There we go. Whoa! No damage against sonic fire or cold, and it's upgradable, and it's 7 armor. And it's also 20,900 credits. I gotta sell some stuff. Alright, I'm gonna pause it, and then I'll be back at some point in the future. Thanks for watching. See you next episode.